Hey critters, I got a new little gizmo, and so far it's looking pretty damn cool. And I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. It's I don't know what you call it, a dumb smartwatch. So it's a smartwatch, but it's not as smart as normal smartwatches. And that has drawbacks, but also some distinct advantages. So let me show you. So I've been using this thing for a couple days now, 3 days actually, 3.5. And this is pretty neat. It's got a round face, which is really cool. You can put a custom picture on there. So you can see I got John Krause's Falcon Heavy liftoff shot. Really nice shot. It's a little blown out in the picture, so let's get it closer so it doesn't blow out the colors as much. There we go. That's pretty good. So really nice screen. It's got a Mariner style to it. But it's also got one heck of a sensor on the back. We'll get that in a minute. You have a little magnetic charge plug. So that just snicks onto here. You can't put it backwards. The magnets are opposing. If you try to put it on backwards, the magnets will push away. So it only goes on one way. So what do I mean by a dumb smartwatch? Well, this has an app to connect to your phone, but you can't put apps on it. See, this is not like an Android watch or an Apple Watch. You basically only get whatever's on here. But the huge advantage to me is I get most of the smartwatch functionality and incredible battery life. So I've been using this for 3.5 days, and it still has more than half of its battery left. It's rated for 5 to 7 days on a battery charge, which is amazing. I actually have an LG Guacher somewhere. I don't know where it's at. My brother may have stolen it. Who knows? But it was very nice, round face like this. But you had to charge it every single day. No exceptions. You're never going to get 2 days out of it. This, on the other hand, once a week I plug it in, which means I can leave it on, which means the sleep tracker functionality actually works as well, because it does that. So what will it do? It'll count your steps. This is going to look a little blown out because of the bright screen, relatively dark background, so it's really hard to get this to illuminate properly. So don't mind the blown out nature of the screen. Then here is how much I slept last night. Then here's the really cool part, heart rate. Training, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's when you're doing heavy exercise, you tell it when you're doing that. It also does your blood pressure, and it seems pretty accurate so far. This is the only problem I have. Sometimes it just does not register that I wanted to change screens. Oh, it's because it was reading. That's why. Okay, so I gotta wait till it's done reading before it will do that. Then it'll let me switch. Okay. It'll also pop up messages. If you have any messages, it'll pop that up. You can activate your camera and take pictures on your camera. Control your music. So if you have your wireless earbuds in and this is connected, you can control certain functions without having to take your phone out of your pocket. It's got other things. I'm not sure how to get to them all. I think you have to go sideways for some things. But I'm not sure how to get to these. Oh, here we go. Stopwatch. Oh, you gotta touch it. That's all you gotta do. Start. Stop. I'm guessing hold reset. Yeah, okay. That's how you get to the stopwatch. I've been trying to figure out. I got to it accidentally once, and I didn't know how I got to it. Okay. Mute off, brightness control, reset it, power off to shut it down. You can pick your watch faces. It's got some built-in styles, and it has some one where you can upload a custom picture from your phone, and then you can tell the clock to either be here or here. So you can tell the clock on the ignore where the clock is placed on the app. It makes it look like it's off to the right. It's not. It's always centered. So the clock is either at the bottom or the top. So I stuck it at the bottom in the flames and made it black. You can change the color of the clock. I have it set to show me the date and my steps on here. Pretty freaking cool. And this is like $40 from GearBest. So it's a legit smartish watch. It doesn't have app functionality like an Apple Watch or a Google Watch would, but it also costs $40 and you charge it once a week. That's really, really freaking cool. I'm very, very impressed by that. I haven't had any real issues with it so far, except for it not responding to my commands to slide up. But now I realize that I think that's because it was trying to do something. So you got to make sure you slide up fast enough to keep it from actually trying to, oh, there's weather. It gets that from the phone. So that's data it gets from the phone. Pretty damn cool. I'm impressed. For $40, that's not bad. I'll be sure to give you guys an update in a month or two about how it's still running. And I'll also let you know how long it actually does run. But based on... Come on. There we go. But based on the fact that I still have, what, 60% of my battery left after 3.5 days, it's probably going to hit the 7-day mark. I mean, if you're using it and putzing with it all day, you're going to use up the battery faster. But, you know, I use it, you know, I look at the time every now and then. You know, twice a day I run my stats just for the hell of it. And it logs all that information on the phone as well. But, yeah, not freaking bad for 40 bucks. Nice band. Looks like a firm attachment. Looks like it actually has a slide. Yeah, so you can pop the band off easily, because it comes with also a sports band for free, but I like the leather band. It really is silicone on the inside, so it's fine, and it fits my gigantic hand no problem on the last hole. But yeah, not bad. I'm impressed. More to come on this. I'll give you guys an update in a month or so about how it's still running or not. Making some breakfast, cooking up a whole jar of mushrooms with a whole bunch of minced garlic and some roasted garlic. I love that stuff. I got a whole bunch of trays of roasted garlic. Brought them from home. Some sausage from Walmart. There's the garlic from Dollar Tree. I'm also making some tea. So, having the tea of conviviality, cinnamon plum. This stuff is evil. It's delicious. And if you love cinnamon, oh god, this stuff is so good. So I tossed 3 of them in here. And then I fill it up with the water cooler, since this has a heated option. It'll heat the water, which is very cool. And it holds enough hot water to fill one of these. 26 ounces, I think? 24 ounces? 26? About 26 ounces. So that's why I need 3 tea bags. Yum, yum, yum. There you go. Eggs mixed with some cheese and a whole mess of mushrooms and garlic. A little bit of sausage, some chocolate milk. That's half and half chocolate milk and skim milk. I don't like chocolate milk raw. It's too thick. Even the 1% stuff is too thick. So I cut it in half with skim milk and it tastes much better. And that's it. Now I'm going to go eat. We went to Dion's and look at this view out the window. That's just awesome to be able to sit down and look out the window at these mountains. What was that? Hi. There's a pretty sky with a mountain backdrop. Look at that. Just finished eating at Dion's. We're going to hit a thrift store. Got to find Michelle a winter jacket. Nice sunset here in Albuquerque. That is quite pretty. Stopped by a Salvation Army, see if they had any goodies. Got a couple glasses.